2, 1. Oh, it's time. It's that time again. And the song has to be lined up. So here we go. It's showtime, my friend. How nice, come on in. Where in the world have you been? Stories to share, I'm virtually there. It's showtime, my friend. It's showtime, my friend, with a tear or a grin. We're chomping the bit to begin. Wear sweatpants or slacks, we'll break out the snacks. It's showtime, my friend. Now if you have to go, I want you to know it's easy to sign right back in. Connection too slow, hope you don't miss the show. 'Cause it's showtime, my friend. Here we go. It's time to prepare for our online affair. I do hope you'll stay till the end. I tuned up my axe, sit back and relax. No matter how your day has been, we'll make you smile, make it all worth your while. It's showtime, it's starting in no time. It's showtime, my friend. Hey, it's time. Hey, everybody. All right, I see we've got Kim and Mark. You guys logged on a minute before. I saw you there. It made me, I was practicing another song, and I thought, ooh, it's time to go. And Bud, Brent, and Jeannie are here, it says. Very good. You know, it's nice to have you say exactly what you want me to say. Bud, Brent, and Jeannie here. Okay. Mom is here. Hi, Mom. Saw her this afternoon. Larry, good to see that you're doing okay, Larry. That's great. All right, let's see here. I said I have a bunch of things that I'm going to do today that are different than things that I've not done before, but I've also have a few other things I want to do. This one, the reason I want to do this, I want to do Anything Goes, which is a Cole Porter song. Put my guitar down over here. Bump it to get stuff here. I want to do this Cole Porter song, this Anything Goes, and part of the reason I want to do it is that when I do it actually physically, when I am in audience's presence, as opposed to a little bit different than this virtual show, the trick is I do a little tap dance thing, and I get so out of breath I can barely sing the rest of the song. So I look forward to being able to do this right now because I won't get out of breath. Well, I hope I won't. So here it is. Anything Goes. Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only know four-letter words writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and most guys today, women prize today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. When Grandmama, whose age is 80, in nightclubs is getting matey with gigolos. Anything goes. When mothers pack and leave poor fathers because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, and old bars you like, and old hymns you like, and bare limbs you like, and Mae West you like, and me undressed you like, well, nobody will oppose. Like the set that smart is intruding, nudist parties in studio. Anything goes. My tap dance part right here. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and most guys today, women prize today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Just think of those shocks you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from the news you got, and the blues you got from the brains you got from those little radios. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Anything goes. Yeah, I had my breath all the way till the end. That worked out just fine. I'm glad to be able to do that one year. Oh, let me see. Joan is here now. Joan and Bob. Hi, Bob. I hope you're in the background there. Nice seeing you guys. Good evening, everyone, she says. To everyone. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. I told you I have a new song that I want to do. This is a song by Bill Curtis. And he came over here about a month ago, and I've been looking for this song from him for about 4 or 5 years. Now, one of the things that kind of held us back was COVID, of course. But I really like this little song, and it's called Wonderful World. It's not the one, it's not that other one that you know by Louis Armstrong, not at all. So let's see. Oh, I can use a drum beat on this one too. All right, let me get this other stuff out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Keep your step on the level, try not to stumble, walk your feet cross solid ground. Watch the cuts and the incisions, measure your decisions, acknowledge what you've lost and found. Make the good overpower, smell all the flowers, you're a part of a bigger plan. And all this time your style of living, receiving people and what you are giving, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. Is it fate why things happen? An accident, a mapping, a blast from outer space? Let's agree that the chaos is something way beyond us. Inner space. Live your life with some balance, incorporate some romance, try to be a better man. And all this time your style of living, receiving people and what you are giving, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. They feed it through the social media. Is it half full or empty, my friend? Look into the mirror and smile at the end of the day. Well, keep your step on the level, try not to stumble. Walk your feet across solid ground. Watch the cuts and the incisions, measure your decisions, acknowledge what you've lost and found. Make the good overpower, smell all the flowers, you're a part of a bigger plan. And all this time your style of living, receiving people and what you are giving, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. In this wonderful world. In this wonderful world. In this wonderful world. Yeah, isn't that a cute little song? I like that one a lot. I think it's really catchy, that part. Especially, the message, too. You decide how you live in this wonderful world. Well, we have to admit, sometimes part of the world isn't so wonderful. But, if you keep an attitude, you say, hey, there's a way to get out of this problem. There's a way to solve some of these things, that kind of thing. Yeah. Hey, Jack and Barb, nice to see you. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I should have held that song a little longer. I think you guys just missed it. Okay. Well, I'm going to do another one that's called about wonderful. This one was written by, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be, how can I not say it? It'll probably come to me about the time the show finishes. Carole King wrote this song. Well, she wrote it along with Gerald Goffin, the husband and wife team. And it's called Some Kind of Wonderful. And the most interesting part is she was the music. She wrote the music part. And, Mark is here. Hi, Mark. Oh, you missed that new song, too. Oh, well. Maybe I'll do it later again. I could do a better job of it. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. Some Kind of Wonderful. So Carole King and Gerald Goffin wrote this song together. And what I was going to talk about is that the chords, there are only 3 chords of the song. It's just not a real hard job for you, Carol. I think Jerry had the hard part here, writing the lyrics. So here it is. Let's see. I don't know if I have a beat for this one. Let me see if it works. I might be able to make it work with that. I don't need a whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out at night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman. And she knows just how to treat me right. Well, my baby says she's alright. Well, my baby, she clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? Some kind of wonderful, yes she is. Some kind of wonderful, yeah. Now when I hold her in my arms, she sets my soul on fire. Ooh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, she about drives me out of my mind. Ooh, when my baby kisses me, the chills run up and down my spine. Well, my baby says she's alright. Well, my baby, she clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? Some kind of wonderful, yes she is. Some kind of wonderful, yeah. Is anybody, got a sweet little woman like mine? Got to be somebody, got a sweet little woman like mine. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. I'm talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. I'm talking about my baby. There's some kind of wonderful. I'm talking about my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, when I hold her in my arms, you know she sets my soul on fire. Whoa, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, she bout to drive me out of my mind. Yeah, when my baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. When our baby, she's alright. Well, my baby, she clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful, some kind of wonderful, some kind of wonderful, some kind of wonderful. My baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah. Can I get a witness? Yeah, 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 yeah. Get a witness? Oh, yeah. Can I get a witness? Oh. Can I get a witness? I'm talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. Some kind of wonderful. Oh, yeah. Some kind of wonderful. Oh, what's it say? Mark was in a group that performed the Grand Funk Raisin. Yeah. They had actually quite a big hit with this song. I think, this isn't the one I was thinking of. They also wrote The Locomotion, and Little Eva did it. And the funny thing was, Little Eva was their babysitter. They were trying to get somebody else to sing it, and it wasn't turning out right. And they, for some reason, I don't know what, it possessed them to think, well, why don't we bring this little gal in? I can't remember. There's a story behind it, but pretty interesting stuff. All right, let's see. I want to do, oh, my. I don't think this one, I don't think I have the chords for that. Nope, I don't. So we're going to skip ahead. This is a really cool song that Barbra Streisand did called Kiss Me in the Rain. And it's just beautiful. I found out that the recording that I have, the backing track here, has a long section of rain falling. It was fine for the album, but it gets real irritating. You have to wait for the music to start. So I've got it patched or queued up here and trying to get it started a little bit early. Let me get my reverb going so that we can get that sound like I belong in the record. Here we go.
Sitting on the front steps, feeling the softness of a warm summer rain. I see the reflections of my mind, all the sadness, all the pain. Visions of yesterday, how fast they slip away. And though my dreams have come and gone, with one wish I can say, kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. Bring back all those memories. Kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. With the feeling that I get I don't even mind if we get wet. And if I drift outside myself, please don't turn away. I'm searching for the innocence I've lost along the way. Come join me in my fantasy. Step out of space and time. There's only one thing left to do. So if you wouldn't mind, kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. Bring back all those memories. Kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. With the feeling that I get, I don't even mind if I get wet. Kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. Bring back all those memories. Kiss me in the rain and make me feel like a child again. With the feeling that I get, I don't even mind if I get wet. Come on, kiss me in the rain. Oh, won't you kiss me in the rain? With the feeling that I get, I don't even mind if I get wet.
Well, isn't that a beautiful song? Oh my gosh, I'll bet most of you've never heard that one before. It's on her album, the Barbra Streisand album called Wet. And there are a bunch of beautiful songs on there too. One After the Storm is another one. Really, really cool album. Anyway, okay. Very nice song, isn't it? I know, it's just great. And you've never heard of it before. It's called Kiss Me in the Rain. Kiss Me in the Rain. Yep. Let's see what else we have here that might be fun. Why did I choose that one? I don't know. It looks like I haven't done this one for you guys for a while, so I'm going to try it now. Let's see. This one goes out to anyone, as I've said before, who's been on a blind date before. We know, Brent, you've been on a have you been on a blind date before? I know. Okay, so let's try this here. I was standing in the men's room, washing my hands and reading writing on the wall, when I seen this one that said, if you want to have some fun, just give Bernice a call. Well, I had some dimes and I had the time. I figured, why not take a chance? You see, I'm a kind of guy, I ain't never been shy, always looking for a little romance. I said, feet, don't fail me now, get me to the phone, feet, don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down, I was singing, feet, don't fail me now. Well, I handed for the phone like a dog at a bone. I dropped the money down into the slot, and she came on the line with a voice so fine. Ooh, I'll tell you, the lady sounded hot. I said, are you free? She said, well, practically, but for you, I'll make an exception. I said, oh my, she said bye-bye, and I headed in her direction. I said, her feet don't fail me now. Get me to her place, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down, singing, feet don't fail me now. Well, I rang the bell, I was nervous, you could tell. And then she came to the door. You never seen such a mess, wearing a dress, Miss Ugly 1954. She had little beady eyes on rhinoceros thighs and hips that was amazing. A face like a horse, bad breath of course. Why, she could eat an apple through a chain link fence. And I ran, I said, feet don't fail me now. Get me out of here, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was picking them up and I was laying them down, singing, feet don't fail me now. Well, I was moving down the road like a scalded toad. I was wailing, man, I was flying. That was a mighty close call, that message in the wall. Jack, I'm dying if I'm lying. And then I heard a sound that made my poor heart pound. I thought I was going to lose my mind. My blood ran colder as I looked over my shoulder, because here come Bernice right behind, and she was singing. She sang, feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now. She was a picking them up and she was laying them down, singing, feet don't fail me now. I moved faster, I said, feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now. Well, we was picking them up and we was laying them down, singing, feet don't fail me now. And that's how it happened. Well, actually, it's not a true story, but Kenny Larson wrote that song. And Kenny was a fellow that worked at a casino across the street from the casino that I worked at. And his was a very nice casino. It was called Cactus Pete's. And I was in a little place. I can't even remember the name of mine now. What was it? The Four Jacks, maybe something like that. I don't know. And it was in a little place called Jackpot, Nevada. And Kenny worked across the street from me, and he did a great job up there behind the stage. He played on the stage there, and I enjoyed watching him. But he wrote this song. I was really impressed with it, so I got a copy of it. It's quite a few years ago. My gosh, I hate to think that it might have been almost 30 years ago. Well, Kenny has since left the entertainment business, and he is now a real estate agent. Plus, he does advertising for people, videos and things like that. Anyway, so just throw that stuff in there. And I didn't want to tease you really, Brent, but I want to tell that little story that I told before. I played at a convention in Traverse City one year, and it was a convention, the Lions convention. And the Lions, among other things that they do, they collect glasses and they try to get into people that have vision issues. And I stood on the stage and I decided I'm going to do this song. So I started out, I says, anybody in the audience who's ever been on a blind date before? And this one guy raises his hand, and I look down, he's wearing tinted glasses, and he has a red-tipped white cane. And of course, some blind people would attend the convention, and everybody laughed, and my face went red, and I went, oh my God, I am so sorry. And the guy was just laughing, so it wasn't an insult at all, but it was just one of those times when you just step into it. So, all right, so here's a beautiful song by the Bee Gees, and I did this one time before, but it's been a while, so smile, an everlasting smile, a smile bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me, and I will give you all my love. I'm there if you should call on me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. La 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 da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Your group has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. La la da 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 da, la da 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 da. La da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. That's not quite the way they ended on the record, but it works. Okay, wait a minute. Brent's Joikis, why blind people don't skydive. It scares the heck out of their seeing eye dog. Ooh! You can see the dog goes, pull, pull. And the dogs go, roo, roo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, my gosh. And there was another story I was going to tell, but I'm going to skip it. Skip it right now. It's a completely different thing, but anyway, okay. Where are we here now? Oh, yeah, that's a good song. Oh, let's do this one. Now, I have to explain, on this one, this is a song that George Benson recorded. It's called Turn Your Love Around. And on this, you're going to hear my voice twice at the end because there's parts that answer each other. Well, I have that part pre-recorded, so that's why you're going to hear it that way. And but this is a cool song, Turn Your Love Around. I want to tell a little story about this one, though. It says the song was written by Grammy winners Bill Champlin of the group Chicago, Steve Lukather of the group Toto, and producer and guitarist Jay Graydon. Now, Graydon was struggling to come up with enough material for Benson's album when the melody for this chorus popped into his head when he was in the restroom. And he said he quickly jumped off the throne there and ran out and found a cassette player and recorded his melody idea, and it took him a little while to write the rest of the words, but this is the song he came up with. And it was one of the first hits to use a thing called the Linn drum machine. Before that, people always had drummers, but the drum machine was programmed by Jeff Procaro, who was also in the group Toto, but that way it had that human feel. Jeff, made it sound like a real drummer, and but it's real consistent. It always played back the same way. So here we go. Let me get my reverb going, and listen to. I love this reverb sound. It's great. Okay, here we go. Turn your love around. Now. Too loud.
You got the love, you got the power, but you just don't understand. Girl, you've been charging by the hour for your love. I'm trying to show how much I love you, still believing in romance. You're taking way too many chances with our love. I remember to be the talk of the town. All you get is lonely. Turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. Without the woman I can make it, but I need the girl to stay. Why don't you let the lady take it all the way? When the woman needs a taste of yesterday and he stays at home, all they get is lonely. Turn your love around. Don't you turn me down. I can show you how. Turn your love around. Oh, girl, you know me. I'm alone until you show me that you're still in love with me. We're gonna make it. We're gonna take it back where we belong. Turn your love around. It's time the girl became a woman. Don't you turn me down. Every woman needs a man. I can show you how. I love the girl, I love the woman. Turn your love around. Turn your love around. It's time the girl became a woman. Don't you turn me down. Every woman needs a man. I can show you how. I love the girl, I love the woman. Turn your love around. Oh.
Woo! Turn your love around. Hey, I should ask you, Mark E. Fresh. I was going to ask if you did the last song that I did, because it's kind of a mellow one, the one about the words by the Bee Gees. I wondered if they had put that out as a karaoke thing. And I wondered if you had done this one, Turn Your Love Around. You've done so many of these karaoke songs that you probably have heard a few people sing them, maybe even done them yourself. But okay, so let me know. Just make a little note there, Marky. All right, what did I have? How are we doing? We're doing good. Okay, how about, I've been wanting to do this. Ooh, okay. Well, this isn't going to be exactly Janis Joplin style, but Chris Christopherson wrote this song, and he wrote it after he thought he was all washed up. He had a contract with a publisher to do, write songs for him, and he kind of gave it up. He said, he went to the publisher, said, I'm going to give you your advance back, I'm going to give you your money back. He says, I'm all washed up. I don't have any more song ideas. Just flat out, there's nothing left. And the guy told him, he said, look, he says, anybody with the kind of songwriting that you've done is not dried up. You're not washed up. You just need a little time. Take it easy. I'll give you a little bit more money to help you through if that's what you need. And just wait until it comes back to you. So he did. He went out, and within a couple weeks, he returned to the guy and gave the fella 3 of the biggest songs that were hits that he'd ever written. And this one is the one that was done by Janis Joplin. However, that was quite a surprise. He and Janis Joplin were a couple for a while, and she managed to keep it secret from him that she was going to put this song on her album. So she wanted to surprise him, and the worst thing happened. She died before he heard her sing it, or before he heard it on the album. And when it came out on the radio, it just broke his heart completely. And he said, oh my God, this song is going to play everywhere all the time, because her performance was so fantastic. What he did, he took the record home and played it over and over and over again, just cried and cried and cried until he couldn't cry anymore on it, so that he would not have to break down in public. What an interesting story behind this song. Is that amazing or what? So here it is, my version of me and Bobby McGee, but it ain't gonna be like Janis. She's just so great. So let me see if I can get a beat. Yeah. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, I was waiting for a train, feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained, rode us all the way to New Orleans. Rode my harpoon out on my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues, yeah. Windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing don't mean nothing if it ain't free. Oh no. But feeling good was easy, Lord, when she sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, there Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything we'd done, yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me through this cold world. One day up near Salinas, Lord, I'll let her slip away. She's looking for that home, and I hope she finds it. But I'd trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Oh, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing don't mean nothing if it ain't free. Oh no. Well, feeling good was easy, Lord, when she sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Da 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 da. La da 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 da, Bobby McGee, yeah. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, da 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 da, Bobby McGee, yeah. Well, I call her my lover, I call her my woman, you know, the best I can. I said, come on, come on, come on, Bobby McGee, yeah. Oh, man, I tried to put a little bit of something of her in there, but she's got it. She just has it. That's all there is to it. Oh, my gosh, here's one I want to do. Woo! This is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. It's so simple. A lot of people criticize country music because it had certain things that try to make you cry and all that good stuff. And the critics were saying, well, you know, here's another one. It's pretty much standard, but whoo, boy, did they nail this one. A couple of guys, I don't remember the songwriters' names. I forgot to type it in here, but I want to give a lot of credit for this song. This song also has won multiple awards, and it's even was requested, the version of it was by George Jones, was requested by the Library of Congress as one of the best country songs ever written. Well, it sure is. It's beautiful. George Jones' song called He Stopped Loving Her Today. I need a minute here to get my notes. It's a great surprise. If this is the first time you've ever heard the song, it's like, whoa, really? So they're a real good surprise in the story. So let me get my reverb going over here for this one. There we go. He said, "I'll love you." And by the way, let me turn that reverb off for a second. I'm going to try to imitate George Jones's style of singing a little bit on this. I'm not going to imitate his voice. It's so unusual. But I like the way that he slides into notes. It just makes it touch you more somehow. So here we go. He said, "I'll love you till I die." She told him, "You'll forget in time." As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall, went half crazy now and then. He still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single "I love you." I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Oh, she came to see him one last time. Oh, we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Whew. I didn't expect that. I've been practicing and it didn't get to me until this time. God, what a song, man. Every line is just perfect. Every single line is perfect. And if you get a chance, go out to YouTube and look up George Jones's performance of this song and listen to it. But they have the violins that come in and they're singers. They go, ooh, you know, oh man, it's just a beautiful, beautiful song. Whew, just love it. Just love that. I've never done that before. This is the first time I went and looked it up, and I the other day, and I went, why haven't I been doing this one? Well, because I'm a little hesitant to try to do anything that George Jones did. I mean, oh my gosh, what a fantastic. All right, so let's see. We're about 10 minutes till I want to do. Here's the one. I want to. Let's just do this one. This one's just for fun here. This is Bicycle Built for Two, and by the way, the song was written and it was popular in 1892. That many years ago. It was written by a British songwriter by the name of Harry Darcy. Nat King Cole made it well known in 1961. The original song had a long introduction and two other sections that are almost never performed. In fact, Nat King Cole just played the same central part of the song three times through. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a little different version that I learned from somebody when I played a show. They said, "Hey, this song is kind of cool. Did you know there's a second verse, an answer by the fella, which is not in the original song?" So here it is. It goes. Oh, I think I have a beat for this too, so I might be able to put in my drum machine. Let's try that. Nah, it's too fast. I want to do this slower. George Jones, let's see, the George Jones song could be a good yes, I should do that. You're right. Yes, or Janis Joplin, both of them. One week and then the other. Thank you. Thanks for suggesting that. During the week, I ran into something else, and I thought, oh, I need to do this for you guys, too. But, okay, anyway. So, here we go. Bicycle Built for Two. And there will be two people who will be responding to this. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Harry, Harry, here is my answer true. You're half crazy if you think a bike will do. If you can't afford a carriage, there won't be any marriage. 'Cause I'll be switched if I'll get hitched on a bicycle built for two. That's the way I like to perform it. I like to hear the answer. But let me tell you, I went out to the web, and when I was looking for that second verse, because somebody had told me about it, I discovered there are like dozens of parodies of this song, and they are just disgusting. The stuff that I can't even sing the first line of one of the parodies without having to beep it. Say, Daisy, Daisy, give me beep. Can't do it. Okay, second line. I'm half crazy, beep. That's. Oh, Molly doesn't like that beep sound. What's the matter, Molly? Come here. Come here. I thought I'd grab her and hold her up to the camera. Come on, Molly, I'll show you. No? Okay, she doesn't want to go. All right, I'll tell you what. What I want to do is, I've never done this before, played the same song twice in a show. I'm going to do Bill Curtis's song, the one that some of you missed when you got here a little bit late. I'm just going to do it again here and hope that I can do just a slightly better version of it this time. Again, it's called Wonderful World, and let's see. Oh, that's the wrong beat. I want 33. Here we go. Keep your step on the level, try not to stumble, walk your feet cross solid ground. Watch the cuts and incisions, measure your decisions, acknowledge what you've lost and found. Make the good overpower, smell all the flowers, you're a part of a bigger plan. And all this time your style of living, receiving people for what you are giving, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. Is it fate, why things happen, an accidental mapping, a blast from outer space? Let's agree that the chaos is something way beyond us, but you control your inner space. Live your life with some balance, incorporate some romance, try to be a better man. And all this time your style of living, receiving people and what you are given, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. They feed it through the social media. Is it half full or empty, my friend? Look into the mirror and smile at the end of the day. Ba-di-da-da, ba-di-da-dee-da-da-da, la-da-dee-da-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, keep your step on the level. Try not to stumble. Walk your feet cross solid ground. Watch the cuts and incisions. Measure your decisions. Acknowledge what you've lost and found. Make the good overpower. Smell all the flowers. You're a part of a bigger plan. And all this time your style of living, receiving people for what you are given, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. In this wonderful world, you decide how you live in this wonderful world. In this wonderful world. In this wonderful world. I like it. I hope you guys do. I don't know how often I'll play it. I try not to do too many repetitions, but I couldn't resist it tonight, seeing how some of you tuned in a little bit later. So, make your notes down below. And it's time for our grand finale song. It's called TV. I call it TV segment music. And I let this play while I fade out my screen and all that good stuff. But if you have not already, tell some friends about this. Tell them about the show. Also, if you haven't done this too, you can subscribe to the station, they call it. You just click a button and you subscribe, and they start sending you emails to let you know when the show's happening, as if you don't have it already from here. But also, they like it. YouTube likes it when there are a lot of people subscribing. And if I were to reach 1,000 subscribers, something fancy would happen. So far, we're quite a ways from that, aren't we? We'll see how it turns out over the year. All right, thank you everybody for being here. Look forward to seeing you next time right here on this station, 7 o'clock on Monday night. As long as I'm healthy, I expect to be here, kids. All right, see you next time. Yeah.